Industry Podcast, and I'm David Anjarib. Let's dig in.
At some point in your career, you will reach a level of comfort. You won't have achieved everything you ever wanted, but because you're in a much better position than you were when you started, you'll begin to rest on your laurels, even if only a little bit. I bring this up because I've been guilty of getting too comfortable as well, especially in the last 5 months or so. There are a couple of things that shook up my life in 2017, especially during the summer. My quality of life and outlook has changed considerably as a result of these events because I have a bit of a social life now. I've been investing in my health, and I've also been taking breaks. So all in all, these are positive changes. This year, not only did I leave town for a week, I also went overseas for 2 weeks. This was as planned, and I don't regret taking time off because I really needed it. But as I continue to chip away at my to-do list and evaluate my progress, in some ways I feel like I've been slipping a little. I must give myself some grace because I was in full-out burnout mode before going to Japan. And since getting back, I've caught up with a lot of projects and I've spent more time on things I care about. But I still must ask myself one important question. Am I still in the fight? Am I writing as many blog posts as I could be? Am I publishing as many podcast episodes as I could be? When will I finish my next book? Could I be publishing more ebooks, courses, and books? Could I be coaching more people to reach their goals? Am I writing, recording, and releasing music at the rate I want to be? Could I be playing more solo shows? Am I investing in myself? Am I reading books, listening to podcasts, taking courses, and going to relevant conferences and events? And if I am I doing enough of those things? Am I engaged in everything I've committed myself to? Am I spending sufficient time on these projects, or am I just getting by? Am I spending enough time with the people I care about? Am I communicating with them? Am I fighting for a relationship? Am I practicing generosity? How does my financial and business life look? What is the outlook like for my future? As I look to 2018 and the things I want to accomplish, I recognize my goals may require a different kind of commitment on my part. I may need to form a new routine and begin orienting my life around it. As you look to accomplish big things with your music or career in 2018, you may also want to ask yourself if you're still in the fight. You may want to ask yourself many of the questions I just asked myself. If you're in the fight, you'll be willing to do whatever it takes to reach your goals. But if you aren't fully in the fight, or at least to the extent you used to be, you may find yourself cutting corners, accomplishing less, not spending your time where it should be spent, and so on. You may not be outside of the game, but you aren't fully in it if you aren't fighting. And if you aren't fully in it, your work ethic, productivity, and focus will suffer. So I want you to ask yourself, if you aren't fully in the fight right now, when will you be? Will you recommit to your success? Will you push yourself to new heights in the new year? Will you stick to your goals and see your dreams become a reality?
Thanks for listening. Make sure to go to musicentrepreneur.hq.com for show notes and other goodies, and leave us a review in iTunes to help us spread the word.